looks like home team is San Antonio.
Looks like we got Eric Rodriguez leading off for the Thunder.
First out, number 10.
Gerald Dykes.
Gerald Dykes.
Base.
There he hits one right up the middle of the field. It's ripped. And it's past the fingertips, and it's a run. Dykes went right through that base in front of us.
Just left to center, wasn't it, Tim?
Just off center, yeah. They went to make the play. He reached out, and it was maybe a foot past his hand. We have
Zach Bueller.
Zach Bueller up at the bat. It did make it. It made it 45. Yeah.
In for the play. It's up and out.
Axel Cox, is that who got that one? I think that's who it was.
Number to the short side on the right.
22, Axel Cox. He closes in on it, and every play, you have to make sure that your players can make those 40, 45 footers. All right, number 3's up.
Corey White.
Corey White.
Hit a home run in the Indy Thunder tournament.
I saw that. Young man like Jared. He got a piece of it, got the bottom of the bat. Richie's on it. Is he going to get it up fast enough? Boy, I mean, tell you what.
Bang.
Yeah, he got it up, touched his chest for 1 second, and it was away from his chest. He got that ball up off his body, and we're looking at it across. It was a bang play. It's amazing to watch, especially at these angles where you can see the ball and the base at the same time. Sometimes they set this table up
down behind the plate.
And this angle we got right here is an amazing angle for watching beat ball, Steve.
Absolutely. One run across for Indy in the top of the first. San Antonio coming up the bat.
Oh, he's got it up in the air. It's in the middle of the field. It hits the ground. He's almost there. The ball was between his legs. He did not get it up in time.
Yeah, Miguel didn't quite get it up fast enough.
He was all over the ball, and it could have went either way.
And again, speed kills. Yeah.
All right, he's got a grounder up the middle. This should be easy money. He got it. He got it that time. That last one spooked him, so he got that one.
Is David Crystal Smith up? Possibly number 7.
Next pitch. Oh, there it is. It's up in the air. It's in the middle of the 3 zone on the third base side, and he struggles with it deep, and it stops between the second and the third level.
Died right in front of Bueller in left field.
And that's where you want to put those balls in those no man zones.
Yeah.
No man land.
What you want to do is you want to stretch the defense and then start dropping them poppers in between.
We have Aaron up at bat now.
Aaron Almanza, number 4.
Oh, he rips one right up the middle of the field, about number 2 on the third base side. Oh,
there was no chance.
Well, I'm telling you, there was a chance.
Yeah, Corey White
just
went running across, sliding, and just missed his hand.
I'm telling you, if he'd have got that up, it might have been an out. It was deep. He was sliding, and it just went over his arm, I believe.
Axel Cox.
3-1?
Yes.
Yeah. Rain. Oh, he rips that up the middle of the field. They're in front of it. He got by him. Deep guy didn't get it. It started slowing down between the second and the third level.
Yeah, we'll remind you, it was 30-28 yesterday. Yeah. Oh, no, only 1 away. Sorry about that.
No, 1.
There it is, grounder ball. Up the middle of the field.
Past Eric Rodriguez, but he goes back after it, and he has it. It's an out.
Yeah, he did. He chased that one down from his position.
Yep. Yeah, Eric made a good play running towards the center of the field and back deep and picked it up before Renee got to the base.
Oh, he rips one.
Ripped.
It's on the third base side, right in the middle of the field, and it's bouncing around. Bounced over him.
Yeah, bounced over Zach Bueller in left center.
And he was standing up, too, when it went over him.
And it did. It hit right in front of the third level guy in the 3 zone on the third base side, bounced up in the air, rolled right over his shoulder, and there was just no chance to get that one.
Yeah, that had at least a good 7-foot bounce on it.
Yeah, he'd had to jump up and block it like a big old basketball player, and he was in front of it. Don't get me wrong. He knew where it was coming, but just couldn't put his body on the ball.
We're back up to Will. Will grounded out up the middle of the field last time.
The smaller you can see. Oh, he ripped one up the middle of the field. It's on the ground. Oh, it went under his arm, and he didn't make it back in time.
So that's 2 straight ground balls up the middle for Will, and he scored on. Well, he got out on the first one, but 2 ground balls right up the middle. So
Yeah, Lopez put a little bit more on that one. It got under his arm as he was going down. It slowed down. He turned around, tried to pick it up. Didn't make it to the second level. So once again, Steve goes back to that gap.
Oh, this team's been in a championship game for the last 3 years.
Right.
So
That's up in the air. It's on the third base side. It's coming down in front of. Oh,
he's got it.
he's safe.
Oh.
He said he's safe. It was still in his bread basket.
Was it?
He said he was safe.
You call ball before he hit the base, but
Oh,
he has
yeah.
to have clean possession.
Yeah.
Or ball away from the body. 3 outs in the going to the top of the second inning.
Pitch is good because when he started, he was really good. That's a hard hit down the third base line. He was too deep. Just didn't get it up in time. Corion. Corion's got it.
Number 6, isn't he?
Number 6.
Yes, number 6.
All right, here we go.
Oh, nice hit. That was hit deep to right center.
Yeah.
And all the defense could do was chase it. That was a really, really solid hit by Eric Rodriguez.
She go over first base side, and it rolls over that crown. It goes all the way down into the ditch, and he hit it well over a playable distance.
Dicus?
Gerald
Dicus,
yeah. Number 10.
who had a line drive to L5 last time.
Oh, he
that's
deep
to
ball.
left field.
Can't see the play. Oh.
Nice play made
Oh,
in,
yeah.
in left center.
You know, anybody else, and that'd have been an out. Any
Absolutely.
other teams hits one that far, it'd have been an out. But he just got so much speed.
Now we are back up to Zach Bueller, who grounded out to the right side in his first at bat.
There's a hit up. Oh, that's a good play. That's a good play right there out in the field. He got right in front of that ball. There's a 2 call on the first base side. Went ripping through the first 2 players. They called back to the back guy. He got in front of it, and he gets it.
Renee slid over in front of it, hit him right in the chest, and picked it up with his hands.
2 outs on the top of the second. 7-3. San Antonio over the Indy Thunder.
Oh, that was up in the air. There's going to be some trouble right here. He's almost 2/3 of the way to the base by the time the ball hits the ground. And Richie can't get it. Richie tries hard, but he couldn't get it.
Yeah, if you get any kind of error with Corey White, you just as well mark it up as a run. Number 6,
Number
Corey
6. Got his
Corion
arm
White.
up.
Had a line drive down L1 his first time at bat. When I reference L1, I'm talking about down the line.
Right up the middle. It's a hopper. It gets by Richie.
That's a safe.
Yep, he made it.
That was one of those plays that should have been an out.
That's right. Richie should have had that one. It started slow rolling after it got past Richie, and the speed of the runner just overpowered how fast the ball was rolling to the next level. Back to Eric Rodriguez, number 7.
Had that long ball to right field last time.
Yeah, after the controversial foul tip, he took a big step. He grabbed his shoulder. A full count on the batter now. Ball's up. Uh-oh.
Grounder to the left side. He's out.
That's a good play by Richie right there.
And that's 3 outs.
That's 3 away.
That's 3 away. We're changing sides. Sometimes when the ball goes out and somebody comes up and picks it up like that, it just amazes me how straight to the ball he goes.
So, knotted up at 7.
Yep.
Going into the bottom of the second.
Pitch. Cox hits the first pitch up the middle. It's by Eric. Second guy hit his leg and it rolled away. And he got the bag. He got here. That was Cox, wasn't it?
Yes, that was Axel Cox.
Number 22, Axel
one up the
Cox. Tyler, he's sporting a little bit of a wrap on his knee, but it hit him in the knee so hard that it ricocheted away. He had to flip over and try to track that thing down, and he got it. Renee Rambola, number 11. Clean miss. Yep.
1 out in the bottom of the second.
Oh,
nice
deep
hit.
hit up the middle of the field. It's bouncing. Oh, he's got it up. He's got it up.
Nice
Hit him
play.
in the chest on the hop. Corey White, number 3, he slides over and it hits him in the chest and just drops right in front of him. You know, towards the center of the field. He didn't have to move a lot, but he had to get in front of the ball. It wasn't just where he was standing.
And
at.
just like that, it's 2 outs.
Yeah, almost hit the guy in front of him. Will's up, and he's had 2 balls up the middle so far.
See, his first swing is a little different than the rest of his swings. His first swing, he leans forward towards Kevin, and I think, you know, they get it dialed in now. He's getting set up. See that second
Grounder to Eric. Up and out.
See, that second swing was different than the first swing was. The second swing was actually a turn on the back foot. The first swing, he leaned forward a little bit.
It was down third base line.
Okay.
It wasn't. It was.
L1 or 2, would you say?
L2.
So we have a one-run game going in the third with 8-7.
He drilled it into the ground. It's a worm burner. That's what it is.
Oh, that's an out.
He got that one.
Right up the middle. Grounder
That's
up the
right.
middle.
On Will Lopez, he got that. He's showing him. You got me out. I got you.
Now we have Zach Bueller, who's 0 for 2 so far. 2 well-hit balls, but been put out nicely twice.
Another grounder towards Richie. Hits
He's
Richie in the
out of there.
chest. Richie's got it up. Yeah, I'm telling you, you can't hit it towards Richie.
Corey White's back up. He's 1 for 2. Both hits to the left side, L3, L4.
Most frequently used spots right there.
Oh, it's up in the air. He did split that difference. It's behind Richie. It dropped in the middle. Nope. Once it hit, they had two steps to get that ball. When that ball finally hit the ground, Jared got it on top of that bat, and it was a ton right over Richie's head. He backed up, and it still got over him.
And dropped right in that dead area, Steve, where you was talking about before.
Bottom of the third.
Bottom of the third.
8-8.
I want to give a special thank you and shout out to Cassie Knipp and Glenn Hopkins for doing the play-by-play and commentating from the third place game last night, which went in late. So thank you to them.
Kevin's hitting the top of the bat, I'll tell you that.
Well, it's a line shot down third base line. Eric's trying to chase it down. It's getting deep on him. It's past him. And he doesn't, the deep guy doesn't get it. Who's over there on the deep side?
That is Zach Bueller.
Zach Bueller.
And it got past both of the Rodriguez brothers.
Well, no, Rodriguez and Bueller.
Did
Tyler go all the way across?
Tyler tried to chase it down too. He got down low on him that time.
That was Renee. I'm sorry. I thought that was. I misread my score sheet. So Renee's gone down all 3 times. 2 on Ks.
Score is 9-8 going into the top of the 4th inning.
Tyler Rodriguez is leading off the top for the Thunder. He's 1 for 2. Both of his hits have been to left field.
Okay, so Tyler has kind of a, he's a young guy, and he plays around, and he pulls the bat up like a shotgun and pump action shotgun and shoots the air.
Ball's up by his head. Oh, he crushes one on the first base side.
Oh, nice ball.
Nice catch. He got in front of that ball. I couldn't see it till the very end of it. I had to lean way back to get around. The umpire was watching too. So we got it out in the field.
Line drive just to the right of center. 1 hopped. And who was that, Tim? Was that Will?
Probably, yes. I think so.
He made a good play before, too. Yeah, I think that was Will.
Will Lopez.
But for most of them, this is the
Line
first
drive up the
championship
middle.
they competed for.
Richie's got that. Boy, I'm telling you
nice
what,
play.
shut him down before the box. He barely got out of the box, and that ball hit Richie right in the belly.
If the 4th inning would be 9-8.
There you go. Oh, he rips one down third base line. It's rolling out a little bit. Rodriguez is after it.
He's got it.
He missed the base. He would have had that if he had to miss the base. Rodriguez picks that up in foul territory.
Was that Will who's missed the base?
That was Will. Yes, it was.
Back up to Dave Smith. He's 2 for 3. 1 ball to deep left and 1 pop up to center, and he struck out the last time at bat.
There's a hit. Rodriguez aside.
Left 3.
Bounced off.
Eric, and he picks it up.
Yeah, he does. He rolls over. It gets over him. It was it crawled over him, and that's 3. It's a bagel for both sides, isn't it?
Folks, we just saw that's 8 straight outs in this game. Zach Bueller will lead off the top of the 5th for the Thunder, and he's 0 for 3.
Down a little bit.
Oh, it's a deep
that's
hit up the
deep
middle of
hit.
the field. They're getting in front of it. Come on.
And now we're tied at 9.
Yeah, with Zach Bueller's speed.
That,
That's the Zach Bueller that we probably know this right. Long fly ball to center field, which San Antonio played it well, but by the time it got to the deepest player got to it, he was already on the bag. Yeah, it was in the air a long time, and when I said come on, I was trying to lean over to see where it was going to land at, and when it got to
The deep guy, he got it up as quickly as he could, but it just wasn't fast enough for the run.
So we've got Corey White up. He's 2 for 3, and all 3 of his balls have been hit towards the left center part of the field.
All right, we got a grounder. Right to Richie. Let's see what Richie plays it.
Clean, off his body, and he's safe. Bounced off Richie's chest.
Oh my
about
God.
3 feet away, and Corey White, with his speed, beat it out before Richie could pick the ball back up.
Just got through talking about Mr. Sure Hands, and it hit him so hard that it just bounced out from his body.
But again, let's bring this into perspective. I don't know that the viewers know at home that it is raining, and
the
maybe
ball
that
just
ball's
got
wet.
wet. Yeah. Oh, I agree.
And it could just slip out of your hand.
This is his brother Corion, who just swung and missed for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 in the game with a hit to L1 and 1 up the middle.
Oh, that's a deep hit up the middle of the field. It's bouncing around. He's there.
See, and here's the thing: if you're waiting for the ball against one of the White brothers, it's going to be a score.
so if Indy Thunder wins this game, they're the champions.
It's up in the air. It's in the middle of the field.
He's out.
Oh, Axel Cox with a great play. That was way up in the air. When it bounced up, he leaned out over the ball and captured it 49 feet out, maybe. He come closing in on the ball. It's on the ground.
Oh, Richie
Hit him in the
knocks it
chin.
down.
Wow.
He did get it up,
It
man.
was
That was
up.
a good
Big
recovery
play.
by Richie. That hit Richie hard. I'm telling you, it hit him in the chest and chin and ricocheted off, and he was on it. I mean, he went over there and jumped on that.
Jets are coming up to bat.
So Axel's up. I think it's Axel, isn't it?
It is Axel.
Thank you.
Oh, he hits one down first base line. Oh, it's curving a little bit. It's over him. And Axel makes it. It was over the second.
Bounced over Corion.
He throws the ball up and hits his player in the back. But it got by the first level. Corion was in front of it. It was a good play by Corion. And it just jumped over Corion. And as he turned around to pick it up, Cox was hitting the base.
Yeah, rolled right up over his body.
Right
We have
over
a
you.
substitution here. It looks like Lupe Perez is coming in for Renee. Mistaken.
No, that's correct.
Oh,
Oh, he did. He crushes one. It bounces over the third level. They're trying to chase it down, and Lupe's on the base. Only the third level guy had a chance at it.
See, they replaced one of the Rodriguez boys at the same time they put Kyle in, the center of the field, Tyler Rodriguez. They replaced him. Eric's still in, but they've made a couple of substitutions we didn't notice until just now. So
Tied up in 11.
That should be tied 11, yes, Steve. With no outs in the top, 1 out in the top, bottom of the 5th.
So both of them's made a strategic adjustment. Here it comes. Here comes the ball, Steve. Oh, no, didn't make it to us.
And this is back to the top of the lineup with Zach, and he is 2 for 4.
And his 2 hits have been to center and to L3.
All right, that's first base line. It hits fair. It's going down the line and curves out foul territory. Now, we have a
base set 10 foot off of the line, and the actual foul corner, as if it was the base on a baseball, is the foul line and where the base sets, where those intersect. The ball come down about 2 foot inside of that intersection, and as it crossed over the crown, it was still spinning off his bat, and it crawled over into foul territory, hard to get ball.
Yeah, Corion White came running across and sliding, and it just went past his feet. And so he didn't get any of his body on it, and by the time he could get to it, it was a run.
All right, who we got up
We
now?
have Will up. He's 1 for 4. His only hit,
12-11 San Antonio.
his only hit's been 1 to center, but he's made contact all 4
I think
times.
it's 2 strikes on him. All right, we got a short
Grounder
one
to
up the
Eric.
middle.
Eric's got it for
Garrett,
out.
yeah.
David Smith, he's 2 for 4.
No, that's the question, isn't it? Oh, he hits a big ball right up the middle of the field. It's hanging. Eric's looking up for it. It hits the ground. Eric's after it.
He's safe.
Wow.
Bang,
wow.
bang, bang, bang play.
I tell
Eric
you what,
made a great defensive effort on that.
You know, I tell my players, you know, you got to keep your face towards the ball, and that's one of the things I notice about Eric out there. He keeps his face towards the ball, even if it's in the air.
We're back up to Aaron. He's 2 for 4.
13-11 now.
there has been a really good defensive game played today. All right,
Bouncer over to Eric.
We got a bounder.
And he's picking it up. Oh no, that was Miguel.
Miguel
came in and picked it
up.
up.
Eric went over. Eric went over to the deeper spot. They
Miguel,
crossed
right.
like they're supposed to. Miguel got the short right in front of Eric, and the ball was up. There's not much you can do about that.
You hit a little bounder, and you're just basically giving it to them.
No, that's 3. Yeah, they're changing sides.
Oh,
big
deep
hit.
ball to right left field. Is it fair?
Oh,
Richie ran, but the ball looked deeper than it was. It was actually a 100-foot pop-up. And
he circled the ball and then come back on it, and it was just a little bit too late.
Right on the L1 line.
Yeah, he didn't fumble it or bobble it. It was just a high pop fly, and he got over there behind it. Wasn't gonna let it get by him, and he circles around the ball, and when he finally gets it up, it's just too bad because Mr. Bueller's already touched the base.
Yep.
Now we have Corey White, who's 3 for 4, and he's hit everything to left field.
It's up. It's a grounder.
R3.
It's
Under Richie. I don't know whether that was away from his body. What do you think about that, Tim?
Well, they're going to ask. I'm telling you, with all this rain and stuff,
Yep.
and the base and everything like that, they're gonna look around.
He's out.
Rule him out.
Yep.
He went around and asked every angle of every umpire that he could to double check, and they said that he had the ball up and away from his body.
And we have a 1-run game with it being 13-12 Jets with 1 out in the top of the 6th.
Oh, he's got it up in the air. He's fast enough.
Safe.
He made it. Axel had it up. There was no fooling around with Axel Cox. He got the ball up, but he made the base. It hung a long time. It gave Lewis plenty of time to get to the base. It bounced once, and Axel was over.
And Lewis just touched the base. We got it right here in front of us. It was crazy.
13 all time.
And that gets us back to the top of the lineup, folks. That's where Indy has their power and their speed.
So how has Eric done at the bat?
Actually, Eric's only 1 for 5.
Struggling at the bat. Okay, here we go. All right, he's got one this time. It's up. Richie went down too quick, and it's too late.
It's too late. That ball only went, Tim, about 50 feet?
At the most 50 feet.
Straight up in the air.
Yeah, once it hit the ground, Richie heard it pop, and as soon as it hit the ground, boom, Richie thought it hit in front of him, and it hit about 10 foot in front of him, not 2 foot in front of him.
We have Gerald Dykes now, and he's 2 for 5, but he's been put out his last 3 times.
Another ground ball. It's by Richie.
He's out.
Hello, Zach.
All right, how many do they need to win?
2.
2 runs, 2 to win.
Going to the bottom of the 6th inning from Mohawk Sports Complex.
We got 20
You
on the
didn't hear
batter.
This may not sound like good sportsmanship, but if I were the Thunder right here, I would not. I would consider calling a defensive timeout.
You're just mean. That's what you are.
There it goes through the middle of the field.
Oh, off of him? He's safe. Bounced off of
His foot. He put his body out. It bounced off his foot, and he turned around to get it, and he just didn't make it.
14 all time.
Tied up. All tied up in the bottom of the 6th.
Will is up, and Will is only 1 for 5.
Well, we're either going to have a game-winning hit here, or this game's going to go to extra innings.
So Mike Jackson's coming into the batter's box.
They got to have the run to play the next game. So
We'll put a star by that at bat for Zach, because that was a big play.
Was errors, though.
I wouldn't call him errors. He's down. We're going to extra innings, folks.
Wow. I don't recall the last finals where we're going to extra innings.
I don't either, Steve.
Who would have thought that going into a championship game that you would ever see Kevin Simpson with 10 strikeouts?
Not me, that's for sure. All right, game's going. Jared pitched a pitch. That's a strike.
Zach Bueller fouled off the first pitch, and Zach is 3 for 5 in this game.
I don't know why it's
2 for 5
I
after
don't know why it's
starting
getting
0 for 3.
closer, Steve. It was missing us when it fell through.
Yeah. How many strikeouts for Jared in this game?
I'll count them up for you. Jared only has 4, so it's 10 for Kevin, 4 for Jared. And Corey's up, and he's 3 for 5.
That's correct.
That's always
Pop
balls up. It's coming down.
Oh,
Oh,
off of.
man.
Who's playing short over here? One of the brothers.
Renee, not Renee.
It is
No.
23. It was
Is it 23?
It was Axel, and it's 23 now. So that would be Ricky.
Oh, I thought they were putting Ricky into bat earlier.
They did. They did, and they took him out for Mike Jackson.
And they moved. It looks like they moved Axel back
Number 6, Corey.
He's 3 for 5.
from the pop-up tent we have here. Oh, he hits a
nice
deep
hit.
ball.
To left center. Well, that's going to be a run.
It makes it 16-14.
It was like an L4 shot deep.
Yeah, it hit him in the hip. He was playing on the ball. He knew where it was at, but it was bouncing, and he was trying to flag it down.
We have Kyle Lewis up now, and Kyle Lewis was the one who extended this game for the Thunder in the 6th inning. He's 1 for 2. Oh, pop up up to center. Oh, right to the left side. That was over to Ricky, wasn't it? Richie?
Yeah.
Oh, he dropped it?
No, it was against. They're saying it's against his body. We have Eric Rodriguez up the bat. The controversy's over now.
So the run was awarded, and the call was because he didn't have the ball away from his body. 2 outs now?
2 away.
It's a grounder up the middle of the field. Richie's on it.
Oh, he dropped
See,
that.
there you go. That's exactly what happens.
Yep.
That's exactly what happens when they force them to push it that far away from their body. Richie went to pull it away from his body and it slipped out of his hand, hits it right on his back, rolls away. They make another run.
Back up to Zach Bueller. He started out the inning with a strikeout, and he's 2 for 6 in the game as well.
Top of the 7th.
All right, there's a pop fly over on this side of the field. 23's on it.
He's out.
He got it out.
Oh, wow.
23 got over to it. He circled around a little bit and then got in front of it and he got it up. They call that an out. Bottom of the 7th. And
18-14.
18-14's the score. Takes 5 to win.
We've got David Smith who will be leading off the bottom of the 7th for the Jets.
That wind is picking up and it's blowing the.
I'm not for or against either team.
I like both guys.
All right, he hits one.
To Rodriguez.
Hits him in the legs. He's got it up.
Wow.
That was hit to an L3.
Yep, it was 3 zone right up the third base side. Rodriguez, it wasn't right to him. He had to make a move to get to the ball.
For all their work during this World
Grounder over
Series.
to Eric Rodriguez. It's about 50 feet. He comes in. He's safe. He went to pick up the ball, slipped out of his hands, and by the time he grabbed it back, Aaron was on the base. And Axel's up, and Axel is 3 for 5 in the game.
Sweet.
He hits it down third base line.
Rodriguez.
May roll foul. Rodriguez is in front of it.
He's
He's got it up. He scooped it. He got underneath of it with both hands.
I tell you what, he's got the technique. I do not know who taught him how to play, but whoever did, he has learned it well. He does not showboat. He gets over, gets in front of the ball, and he gets it up.
2 outs in the bottom of the 7th inning, 18-15 Indy Thunder.
Lupe Perez, and Lupe is 1 for 2.
Grounder to Rodriguez. He's over.
No, he didn't get
pick
it.
Up.
He didn't pick it up. No. He didn't pick it up, did he?
He called him safe.
Is
This
that
is Demetrius.
Demetrius?
Demarius. Yeah.
Demetrius Morrow, number
2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the 7th, down 2 runs.
Almost coming off the Thunder sideline.
And that is the World
I
Series.
missed a strike there. That's a K.
11 strikeouts for Kevin, but that gives the Indy Thunder their 4th championship, defeating the San Antonio Jets in the 2019 Beat Baseball World Series 18-16.